when I start today, 4th April 2026. We'll see the National Secretariat of the All People's Congress, APC, under the authority of the National Secretary General, hereby issues this formal public notice to all party members and the general public. See, the National Secretariat hereby inform as follows. Rerun ward elections shall be conducted on Saturday, 4th April 2026. See, the specific, which is 2, see, the specific ward and designated polling locations where the run elections or rerun elections shall take place, they say will be officially republished. That is to say on Thursday, the 2nd April 2026 by the National Secretariat. All stakeholders, including aspirant party officials and members, are hereby advised to prepare accordingly. We underline that word, accordingly, and to conduct themselves as a manner consistent with the APC Constitution 2022. Election guidelines that they need to follow the guidelines of the elections and all applicable regulations governing internal party elections. The National Secretariat reiterates its commitment to consuming or ensuring, beg your pardon, that the rerun election or process is conducted in a fair, free, transparent, and a credible manner under the stewardship and guideline of the relevant party structure and in compliance with established internal regulations. So the APC pulled out a press notice as of when they're going to forget the elections. The rerun elections. Elections may not happen, but yet still, even though some politicians or some stakeholders within the party say 80 to 90% of the elections was credible, but there's been or it gets some amount of questions as of why. So sometimes we don't think, say, oh, that man we just sit down, that man we sit down, that brother we sit down, you watch, they say, APC party elections we don't know, the lower level elections we don't done. But yet still we expect, say, there should be no rerun of elections. But yet still, we see a notice that there are some certain places where you need to forget elections. But those places are not yet published, but the APC said they will publish them. So we see some times ago, where they pull out a notice as of when they go get the elections. On the dates, we see internal elections timeline where they be pulled. And it's January 6th, the 6th January 2026. They say following the successful republications of the re-gazette elections, rules of the APC party on 5th January 2026 by the Political Parties Regulations Commissions, PPRC, and in line with the provisions of its Enabling Act of Parliament. The National Secretariat of the APC party is pleased to inform the membership and the general public that the following reverse schedule shall now govern the conduct of the lower level elections, conventions and elections, as well as the National Delegate Conference for the forthcoming election cycle. So this, as you see from the screen, this is not the calendar, the timetable that we pull lower level elections, level conventions and elections, activities, see from 1 to 9, the dates, where the activities, 5th January 2026 and all. So these are the publications. These are some of the things them where the PPRs, the APC, we pull out, say they fit forget the elections. But yes, still that election we don't pass. And here we are again, rerun of the elections. Is it that the 90%, 90 or 80% where they say the election credible, not credible? Or what next? What are the questions? What are they playing our minds? And all. So let me take a quote for today and see what we say. So the quote of today says, rerun elections are not just a repeat of the process. They are an opportunity to restore confidence, ensure fairness, and strengthening internal democracy. We'll go over it again. Rerun elections are not just a repeat of the process. It's not just about repeating the process so we don't get elections, we need for can't get them again. No, that's not the thing. But what? They are an opportunity to restore the mistakes that will be happen, for restore them, for say those mistakes not happen again. Yeah? Confidence, ensure fairness. So if there was no fairness in the past election for the APC lower level elections, so this one need a fairness and for strengthening internal democracy, because we see so many fighting when you go on social media, whether they feel like one people would stick, you don't they say. But with all this, we'll get a good conversations after the break. When we get to guest them, which we Ibrahim Sopa, a lecturer and a former aspirant for the APC. And we'll get James, cameraman, and Ihapu for be a journalist. So we'll come again after the break. Mina John M. Avlai.
Like it, I go wait for you, make you decide. I not go force, I go beg for no when you decide.
Yo, what's up? This is incredible JJ Mr. Who does that. I'm live on Slik TV, channel 37. Twinning to Slik TV, channel 37. Best for Salon, best for you, best for me, best for we all. Who does that?
Me have money, me honey bee. Make we go, LLE. Me I need for the close to somebody. Oh, me sweet cassava leaf. I cannot leave if I not get you.
Hey, okay. Stash your baby.
It's Jewies on the beat.
Hey, where I'm from, Apadon. I get that money, hit the city, then I'm gone. Hey, we legit, we hella lit. Represent who you with. Hey, where I'm from, Apadon. I get that money, hit the city, then I'm gone. Hey, we legit, we hella lit.
With over 37 reasons, over 37 concepts, over 37 days, you have the opportunity to watch Slik TV, channel 37, every day for the latest in news, entertainment, and politics. It's Sasha Baby, and I'm telling you, this is the best in Sierra Leone.
Like my style, like here they say I'm pretty. Drop it low, I am physically fit. So much love I put on for my city. Make them know me not born free on titty. I got the goons and I got the galleys with me. I love the vibe and I like the way it sweets me. King Tom Bobo, I like the way it treats me.
So this one for say welcome again to the show on Slik Television. This is not a review of the day. So many issues as issues that they unfold. So we shall best to bring some of the issues that they clear the air as of. Witness some of the reasons, witness the cause, and how to get the solutions. And witness we set for your perspective, or we set for it out there, which you think about some of the issues or things that they unfold. So sometimes ago we get a conversation here about the past elections for the APC. The lower level elections we are in, we get Usman Timbo and that of BMT from Psalm 28 movement concerning the UTEC, but the elections will be happening, the lower level elections. You know, so if I could quote from them, they say, Usman Timbo say, as an intended aspirant, the issue also affects him. That's not actually what he be say for that particular elections. But we'll get that one clear. They say, where people register the most, that is not the place for the center. That's now from BMT, where they part of the Psalm 28 movement. They say where there are challenges, they need to be fixed. BMT against Psalm 28 movement. They say the bad thing about the world level election is that they were disadvantaged. So, with all these things, is it that the elections be 80 or 90% credible or not? But we get a snippet of let we self or you self for the watch we and get from what they say from Honorable Usman Timbo and BMT from Psalm 28 movement. Let we get and say.
And also no election that happen less than 21 days after them publish or before them publish the register. Okay. So meaning they have to publish the register 21 days before that. Yeah. Likely therefore be after the Ramadan, because now they might say, okay, 7 days, they will hand over all the results. At the same time, I see one good thing, we get an elections complaints board. So within a board I have been to talk about with regards to locations and then kind of thing, there were plenty. But the good thing that before we go to PPRC and then thing, there was an internal elections complaints board with some of them to then deal with. Okay. And I can also tell you, say some of these decisions for change them body as well, or even decisions where outside them for being get one polling center, then decide say okay, they get 2, 3 different locations just for address them here. So many of them happened. For doing changes here within the system, some of them happened the last day. I agree also that me and a flag bearer aspirant, intending flag bearer aspirant, these issues also affect me. But on the grand scale, on the bigger scale, I want to applaud them. I want to applaud the Secretariat with all the challenges. This now learning curve, like I said before, plenty of things the way we can do better.
Okay.
But this is the first election. If you had all behold 1996, as a long way neck behold under James Jonah. See how much problems he been get, even up to now, with the getting challenges.
I just ask you if we don't forget problems in national elections.
Even up to now, we're getting them. So let we understand, let's applaud them. If we don't get over 80-90% of polling centers or polling places, them go well, let's see how we can make them better the next stage.
Okay.
But the next stage will not be as chaotic. Reason being, these are the most chaotic because of universal suffrage, in the sense all Mawina member will qualify, they can vote. This next level now, some place now 40 people, some place now 30 people go for vote. Some place the highest not go for be over 60 people. You know, so it will be controlled.
Okay.
The register of eligible voters, delegates will be controlled, and so they go take it go up. So I think that the most chaotic this, let's understand with them, give them the flowers and see how we move forward.
Yes,
we all get challenges though. As a flag bearer aspirant, I get challenges, I get things that I'm not satisfied with. But because I be there inside, I see what thing happen, then I know say, okay, let's not just blame them. No more generally like
so the system
where there are challenges, they need to be
fixed.
And we need to talk about them. Because if we don't talk about them, we shy away from them, the problems then go compound.
I say injustice anywhere is threats to injustice everywhere.
Exactly. So the reason why a lot of things don't solve along the way now because we talk about them. So people take action and they act on the actions and then things can happen. The Independent Election Complaint Board put out a press release addressing issues that people raise. If people are not be raise them, then before heighten the tension we will get soon at the elections. So the processes are ongoing. The one they wait for act, let them continue for act and improve on their actions them for perfect the system. There's no perfect system, but to a certain point, you will get a system where nobody hardly complain. If people then complain, not to everybody will actually pay attention, because if the percentage of success is higher than the one that already complain, it's understandable anywhere in the world. And so it's an ongoing discussion, not happening here, because they anticipate then problems here anytime. Like how Honorable Timbo say, you get the bodies that were responsible for handle various things them before you go to the PPRC, and I'm sure the one that were affected will do the needful for let them make sure say the issues they are addressed. So
where am I, Michael? You want to say something?
See, the bad thing about that is about the difference between the two elections is that this one at the world level, where the disadvantage you did, that disadvantage they carry through right through to the National Delegates Conference.
No, the more reason some flag bearer aspirants they celebrate.
Exactly, because once the disadvantage, once you get advantage now, that advantage is trigger up. Because the one the way they vote for at the world level, now they get for can vote at the constituency level. And once you get them, then you are home and dry at the constituency
level.
Like
the foundation of the house.
Right. And so once you get them for vote for the one then way them believe say, now they all day. Now the constituency level, you're home and dry for the district. That's the reason why they will become as chaotic as they are.
So does that mean that some of Unanoga accepts the outcome of this lower level?
Petitions are already being filed in at the CDN and social media, or then from wards and everything, figure into the PPRC at the CDN. So petitions they get for the anyways.
Okay, we'll go follow up with PPRC. So, we'll go follow up with PPRC.
Leadership of the party, now that particular area they decide the election will take place. Stakeholders. And that was my thing. Because we don't want at the last minute center change from one location to another. And now in certain certain wards, the Southside people are registered the most. Not only the center day. 30 wards and the way people are 49 people are registered. Now the center day and the we say 400, 500 people register. Here for work, I take bike. For go at the south side, only 49 people register.
But in all of this is an outcome where una opt for accepted. Anyway,
that is what I'm saying here. You see, I say the first thing for address the problem now for accept the fact say there is a problem. So let us accept the fact say there are problems. If we dey in denial, then we have a problem. It will continue. When we accept that there are problems, then we will find a way for solve them problems and solutions. Because what we are doing now is not critiquing it's pointing out the things the way we for do. For let the next elections and not be as chaotic as then YRB.
Okay.
It's a learning curve, we understand. It's the first time where the IEMC, they conduct then kind of election now, we understand. But possibly also ask, what's wrong for level before, subject the very IEMC to workshops on election management.
All right.
Understand? So all of them and they also have.
All right, so that's now some of the concerns and the views of Honorable Usman Simbo and BMT from Psalm 28 movement. But with me in the studio, we get Ibrahim Sopa Kamara, a former APC parliamentary aspirant constituency 128, WWD, that's now the Westward district. So, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
All right. Yeah. So, first, to you, Ibrahim Sopa Kamara. You know somebody where we don't contest one under the APC.
Twice.
Good. So, with these issues, we don't happen within the political party, the APC. The elections, we don't come, we go, even though some man say over 80 to 90%, the election was credible. But of recent, you know, some man nobody expect say they could do a rerun of the election again. As of now, we get a notice we don't come out, say the elections need for be redo again. So, as a member, or you being part of the APC, what's your take first? What now you take concerning the notice where APC people come out say they need to get a rerun elections when are April 4th?
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. It's a mixed one, I would say. But first, we need to give kudos to the APC. Kudos to the APC because you get to understand, say, the APC don't transit from the 1995 constitution where they made a use. We, give a dual approach towards elections management. The first approach, selection, where the APC been widely known for. And then later, we push for let we get an amended constitution, when at the 2022 constitution. We in this constitution now, we now get a dual approach to elections. That selection and election clause being removed, we only get elections. So that's a good one because this is not the 21st century. We not get selection anywhere in the world, you know. And if we didn't at this stage and we still talk about selection, you're not correct. So now that the APC don't move from that point, we don't transit to this point, you have to also understand, say, there is no perfect system anywhere in the world. You will have challenges. So on this one, what the APC do, I will tell you it's a step in the right direction. Why? It's simply because faced reality say there are challenges, and this get the potential for undermine. So many, it will affect so many people. And that is not the spirit behind this particular program. For disenfranchise anybody. So if people feel, say, they are aggrieved and the system, some people within the system skewed the process in favor of their own candidate, I think a good move by the APC. Now also forget, say, the APC, they move, then get this issue of electoral justice campaign. Even though we don't over with that, the party as a whole, we don't over with that, but we still get some segments of the party who believe, say, for push for electoral justice. So if you clamor for a rule, and then you don't get a perfect system, you will bash ECSL, and then within your IEMC gets Ion Dabaru, you're not correct. So it is good, it is better that we fix it now, we'll get them right, than we get so many other issues along the line. So I think it's a step in the right direction. Okay, talking about the step in the right direction, if you say these elections, as you rightly make mention of, I say get election management committee as per constitution. Yeah. So the elections, or these lower level elections, where if you say the APC do, if you say they manage the election well? No, the challenges in there. The challenges in there. And because of the challenges in there, now that make we do so we do so. That we push for law we get a rerun election. So usa una day? Yeah, you get to understand, say, If, for example, take for example Falaba, where you get somebody who is supposed to be referee, they happen to be a player at the same time. Skewed the process in favor of other candidates. It disenfranchised others. And they are all APC. We are all APC.
So many are some of the things that's what happened.
Yeah, nine lead to this. So it is but very much, okay, if we get them right. Because don't forget, say the APC gets less than 2,000 delegates when they go vote. Less than 2,000 delegates generally. It lead a country of over 8 million people. The people in the watch way, how they conduct themselves. You have to understand, say the APC is a government in waiting. If you don't do the right thing, how you go on for go meet somebody like you? When you know, educated somebody, they can't say, I will vote for me. You will begin to ask me, you're not able to conduct yourself, you're not able to conduct your house. How if you say you're able to conduct the country? So now the right thing we do, let the APC go back to the drawing board and then correct their anomalies, and then the people will begin to take me serious.
Okay. So in this situation where the APC conducts an elections, and when you get that from BMT, what did he say? Rightly make and clear say some of the places where if you say they get high number, these are places where not supposed for, or not to place the way they identify say election for go on at this place. What are the cause? What are some of the reasons that we if you say list of some of the issues then there?
No, not internal politics. No, internal politics. You have to understand say internal politics sometimes a chaotic and a dangerous passive in general politics. Normally the fact for letting candidates get edge over in company. You have to understand say you get flag bearer election at the corner. And some of them foundation, then lower level election, and then they lead to the flag bearer election. So all they push for let get young people in position. And that is the more reason why they see the thing so, we get some, problems. But to a larger extent, I will agree with, BMT and others, we say, if we get over 70%, it means we try. If we get over 80%, it means we try. But it also not means we forget all the anomalies and then try them. Because the people will watch me, how do they take me serious? Would they wrong to say Mr. Corner thief elections, and we the thief election from within? You get the point. So it's good that we do the right thing, and then even show the ECSL say, we are a serious political party. So come 2028, if we don't correct ourselves, so we don't conduct ourselves correctly, when we approach ECSL, let's say we take me serious as a party. See that and the internal politics. So
maybe before this time, the ECS are not taken as serious, or not take the APC party serious?
Well, I don't just give you the background. We've been getting the 1995 constitution, what we use. For me, selection is not too bad. Because election can also mean election, depending how we engage. You understand? But we use them for disadvantaged members. To a point that people feel aggrieved and then push for all we get the 2022 election constitution. So how do we take this serious if we talk about selection in the 21st century? So it's good that we get an election, even though it gets its own challenges. We don't know say these are the challenges. And you have to also understand say some of them challenges they are not mean say bad. A learning process as well. You can look at them and realize say we don't bottle now, and in future they put in policies the way they remedy all of those issues today. For letting all occur again. So if I for get some of them challenges then and I'll tell you, now that we all learned from what happened in the past, this coming election, if only we are serious to our people, we will do the right thing, nobody no be able for tamper with the system. So that it will be fair, that will be fairness during the process. So everybody will feel say what you get now you deserve. But if people agree from within, why no get then sell out? Why no get in a situation where somebody they go because I feel aggrieved and internal remedial actions not take anything where could make it feel peace. So that make it can get some man they vote, protest vote, some man they go vote safe. You understand all of them things in there. So you find that we do this thing the right way.
All right.
It's costly, resource wise. But you good, democracy is not cheap. Also cheap something. So if I don't do the right thing.
Okay, so let's finish this. I will come to you again. So with this, I'll come to you, Mane. You know, watching at this, people actually nobody expect say they will get time for rerun elections for the APC. Watching at it that if some of the members of the party say, or senior members of the party say, the election is 80 to 90% credible. So coming from 80 to 90%, within that 20 or 10 percent we left here. So just yesterday, we get a notice, say, the need for a rerun elections. Now, you've been a journalist from your journalistic point of view, but at first, generally, what do you take towards the notice we come from the APC party?
John, I can't say the press release to comment from the office secretariat. Timely for them in the view, and I think first they decide to reschedule the February 14 election because in the February 14 election we get a lot of violence, some inconsistency, and other things according to what we report when we did it. And we see, first we need to establish rerun elections, so you know, go say because you're not credible and make ready to do rerun election. No. Rerun election can be done in every part of the world. Sometimes you don't look at the credibility, they look at how did they execute the election this time around. Maybe the first one, but there are certain things we not able for meet. There are a lot of challenges we then feel say it was not correct, it was not in place, not democratic. And for international best practice, it not be democratic from the view of the I think they consider if it's say they need to do a rerun election. We don't hear you side the two politicians them. Earlier talk say the election we get a lot of violence. So in that kind of election, you know, declare anybody a winner. If you declare anybody winner, I mean you don't disenfranchise another person who is supposed for win. And again, we always look at the ballot papers, the voting papers. You know, instead of you having photos of the individuals contest, now animals then get different animals. Symbols. The way symbol really serve as symbols. And if me have a vote for John, I don't know what is symbol. Me not even a cow, in a goat. You understand? So those things need for they should have organized the call electoral education. You know, you need for educate your constituents them say, na me, na this person, or na me, na this word, this any factor and put on and represent this word. So when you go vote, so because when you don't give voters education, it help the voters them for able for know who for vote for. I think that one of the big problems that first then get with them.
So many you say the APC not educate the people who they go vote.
I not feel say them give vote voters education. And even to date, in their press release, none of states whether they give voter education. That's one. If you look at them, they always mention say the date. And if we come to the location of the police stations, then
it was not.
It was not. They said the 14th. No, sorry, the 2nd of April.
Yeah.
So why, in the first place, they don't put this best practice for that was of the police station. You know, because that they go to another chaos. Not say come. No pull them. It's another problem. Although say them pull them, maybe that area level they don't say, maybe they don't send this school and they go for kind of voting. Maybe the school available. Maybe other things that happen makes sense. The school not available. And got internal stuff they will go for settle. But there should have been a lot of things we maybe for don't put in place. And I hope say this time around they don't put because we're doing a rerun election. It's like you are correcting the previous wrong. So you don't want to repeat it again. That's it. And so I look forward. And I guess most of you I look forward to say the election free and fair at this time. Because if you are conducting your own election within your party and a lot of pointed fingers deep at that election day, how much more so you can rule a country way full of over 8 million people? If you are serious about ruling or being in the next government, it means you need to be serious about your internal structure. You cannot conduct an election with so much challenges and questions, and then you feel voters, the Sierra Leone populace for expect to vote you in as the next government. You have to be serious. You have to be disciplined. You have to show credibility, because it's part of credibility. Gone are those days when you come, you go to talk on television or radio, you go ala, you speak book pan Sierra Leone, there is the Kolepa. You know, we are improved. Sure. We don't become more educated. With the social media that expose we. So there are a lot of things where that have been exposed to us when it comes to election. So there is no way we wait for you to come on our UN for can't speak English, but we don't need that English again. We need something very substantial. Show us what you have done, not what you will do. That's an election. So if you come for can be the next government, and you cannot show us that you are credible, you can conduct an internal party election internally. You cannot structure your party internally. You cannot discipline your party members internally. Come on, how can it? You want to continue, Yan? Okay. We know party. That's a big question. So you need to think about it. They need to have a foresight. They need to know which thing they can do. And look at you. When we look at APC, the structure, the electoral structure, you know, they have this schedule where you just show, where you show. They get a lot of activities.
What they fit for do?
What they need for do? And they need for do. It's not to, like they go do. They for do them. It's a must. Yeah. They for do them. Because the only way you do them, you become eligible for contest in 2028 election. Because if you don't conduct a lower level election, how you will get a party ward members then? How will you have them? Then even you how they can call these people who they vote you delegates. You delegates they need to be together. Because that delegates are very vital. You see, in this election, when we do so we go on the 4th, you go for define who that will go for the APC.
Okay, directly. All right, so James, that will aside. Now, in a situation or in an instance where you just make mention of where in the APC they use animals, you know, instead of humans where they put, you know, use as symbols. Now, in this case, whereas they forget the rerun elections on April 4th. You know, if you see anything like say, or so you see something fast say the APC get for put other animals again, because watching up this, sometimes they go, we have a guest here where they say, now for the APC put animal as symbol for say this represent this posse or this represent this posse, saying it's not a bad thing. That coming up with an instance, say this is something we don't have before you have shade lamp as a party symbol. But you know, seeing that this posse today, that not get anything where if you say it gets anything wrong to the elections, that if you see this symbol, that means you're not going to say that this posse for vote for. How are you seeing it?
Just a correction. When you say we get shade lamp, we're in election. That shade lamp, I think I'm UNDP election. That's not the symbol of the party. It's not the symbol of an individual. That gets clear. Now, if they go vote for a ward constituency chairman, if you either put in face or you put something for this, wait for the say that's not the individual.
But that's not the instance.
You cannot insert an animal for somebody to go vote for where the person don't know. Automatically, you don't begin for disenfranchise another person. You don't begin for rigged.
So with that, if you say like that particular election, so the elections whether they claim say 80 or 90% clear, is it credible?
And if you are not thinking it's credible, you cannot conduct an election where even the voters' registration not clear, even the voting paper not clear. That's not prerequisite on a position for letting you win an election. Because how I would, as I say in my earlier assertion, how I go vote for John when I don't know who that person represents John. If I go see animal way, something I am the best animal I like, something 30 man I so now lion I like. But maybe not to lion they want for vote for. They go vote for lion all man. If you say the person really exercise in voting rights, no. They can see say now John this, now Musa this, now Mohammed this, now Musu this. Then I decide now for vote. So because I am not confused here. Some of these things will happen, so now confusion. Because somebody go vote, they don't go say they put the voting room, they don't go watch. Is this also animal? You say, what am I can vote for now? It's a serious problem. So it's a very serious problem. So they need to amend that part there. In that voting paper there. They really need to amend that because for get clarity, as I say, if they fail now for get voter education, because then supposed to give out voter education, then supposed for do it's a must. If you don't do anything, you need to get a voter education. Give voter education to the voters. Say, okay, this level election. This can be the symbol. John, now you get lion. Okay. But you not go see John in picture there. Okay. But if you not here, how you expect me to say for that vote for John? Okay. So, Super, yes, in the area of these symbols, you know, say these symbols bring some kind of mixed feelings, or bring some kind of confrontations among members as of who they for vote for. Now, in a situation we are in, but first, this notice where the APC pulled so as of when they forget these elections. You being a member, if you say they get any message inside as of why they feel say they need to forget these elections, a re-election.
Yeah. Thank you very much. But first, let's talk on this symbol business before I come to the other thing we talk about. This symbol business, honestly, is not a novelty. And for me, I think not the best. As confusing. The symbol is the best. Yes, using animals instead of animals. Other things, not only animals. You get motoka, you get broom, you get different things. You understand? When I contest the last election, it was the same system now we adopt. When we go, then get the symbol, like the ballot. Which you meet up, and I own. Then they told me contest, and I boom, I meet up. The other guy, we eventually come first, we take second out of 9. He take 4. I fall take. Somebody they take bike, the other person take wheelbarrow. You understand? What you don't want to take, they take the symbol now, and then in front of the one they win, they delegate the way they vote. You get the opportunity now for campaign to them. This time is symbol. You get the point. I'm a symbol this. You get for also understand says law will not look less on the people and so much. It's not confusing as they think. So these people where if you say they are not educated, they are not up there, they are so smart. They even smarter than some opportunity for last one. You understand? I did that, and I mean, I got. So far, you don't see that go stands as a reason enough for let somebody go win a lost election. No. Watch. You got for things say this. I mean, each word and each position. The way you stand for your election. You hope say you win the election, correct? Yeah, sure. All right. So using those symbols, not to say that stands as a reason, as a cause for like you lost election. No. In fact, well, somehow the symbol I meet up. I mean, broom. Somebody used it against me. Say, no, that ain't SBP. Somebody used it against me during the campaign. They can't tell me. I just laugh over them. But it was my symbol. You have to understand. Say each word, you get 8 positions. Then 8 positions in the form part of the other word where they vote the constituency. So if you get 8 positions, and each one position, say they get 2, 3, 4 people where they contest for that one position there. It's difficult for them for snap everybody in picture and put on. So the best thing, get them and then come them ballots on anybody, the symbol where you meet up, now the symbol where you meet up. And then give a window of 1 hour before the election, they start saying a campaign. Show people and say, not to campaign per se, show people a symbol. All money display your symbol. I'm a symbolist, I'm a symbolist. We had our own election, I will not get problem. In this my own constituency. We will not get problem 1 to 8. So we go, even though majority of this word 436 you Saturday, majority of them go unopposed. But when I reach, the one they were interested in, then tell me, see, the other one saying in a motoka and a symbol. So everybody should, then I go vote. Me picking my wife, all go vote. So it's not as confusing. It's in fact easy, it's fine. Because we're not able for go out and column. Everybody, 8 position at each word. So imagine say they tell this person say can't vote for me, then see your face. More especially not to the face, the symbol. But the face is important as well. Not man back. Not to general. This is only limited to the APC. Whereas you face about this super. I know. What you talk so then it's applicable for national election. But this now we
But it starts here, apart from national election.
That is what I'm saying.
You know, say start on lower level elections.
No, the model fine. The model fine. Listen again. When we come, we don't know campaign them. When we come, the symbol in there with the ballots, then they display the symbol. Not like I mean the choose the symbol I want. If you meet up snake, now you meet up. You understand? Everybody the ballot is taking you. When you open a way to take, now your responsibility now for go show the delegate and say a new symbol is. So the delegate already don't know say if na Ibrahim Super I want to vote for, in symbol na broom, so na broom are they vote for. You understand? The only thing I agree with me brother, now the fact that the time not enough. You understand, eh?
But it not be enough?
The time not enough.
Which time not enough?
The time for, I mean, educate your voters around. You understand? Assuming something they deal with.
So you see, you don't see the problem there. So in a situation where you say the time not enough, you know, say you face important for let APC show say okay, this is not the candidate we for vote for. Rather than putting an let me say if na broom or you go put motoka, when you get for go to educate, the one you get for can vote for you say, this is me. You don't see the problem?
Now the number of people they look. Not to you talk about 8 positions per ward. Each position you get more than 5 or 6 candidates. So multiply 5 by 8. It's about 40. You have to take the whole picture. You have to, the resources, come on. This now and the resources is huge on the APC. So the best model like that. Una come una way the contest for PR.
So this resources we talk about. Talking about resources is huge on APC.
Yeah. Now opposition party.
So something or day? Nothing or day?
No, but you know say money day. He said no say the APC get money.
But you're talking about resources in opposition. That means nothing or day?
No, you have to be prudent.
Because money no be there, the APC use to fall and other things.
No, even though resources are challenging, but you have to be prudent. You have to be prudent in spending. You know, means that because the resources, even the resources available, you know, for be prudent in spending. We know as broke as you may think. Yeah, we are one of the largest political parties. Over 65 years, the governance of this country we don't share with the SLPP. So we are not broke. In fact, the APC not so ordinary party, it's an institution. You understand? But the thing is, this particular model, now model where people and critical, then start on we look and critique. It is the best model. I want to handle. You go Kubola, you go begin to snap everybody where they contest. So man for each position and you get 10 candidates. And you get for members say 8 delegates per each ward. And sorry, 8 delegates per each ward. So if you not 3 ward make the constituency, you get forget 24 delegates for vote the constituency. So if it's now, for example, now we don't get the ward. Let's say for example 128, when a western area, now 2 ward make out. You don't now say now 8 delegates now each ward. You don't get 16. Those 16, and they can't vote for the 16 people where they form the constituency executive. So at that constituency level, if you want to put it easier. You understand? What? When are the general people them, the ordinary people them, and then they can't vote for the ward. And the ward, and then they vote for the constituency votes for the district, and the district votes for the region.
Okay.
And then we now, put all those together for get the national delegate conference.
All right. So like I'm saying again, Mane, in the press notice or the notice where the APC poll, one of the things they would emphasize on, they emphasize on transparency or transparent process for the elections. Secondly, they say free and fair elections. Now, watching at this from your journalistic point of view, how confident you feel say this what you put inside this particular statement? If you say go for take place again, in all what we don't see or what people don't see from social medias and all the fighting and all that the father compute still, you see some places born, put fire at schools. How confident?
Thank you, John. I cannot place confidence present now on APC internal election. I think the confidence need to come from the contestants. They have to see whether they have to place confidence now at this time Me, they look at them as a journalist, seeing that what happened previously in the February 14 election, it raised a lot of eyebrow, and people begin question the process. And if that same process is being done at this time around, I am afraid for the one that they contest, you know. But I am hopeful, as I said earlier, and I always look for the better way out of a solution, of a problem. So find a better solution to it. You know, it's not all the time we bashing at people. I don't foresee that the APC do the election, credible one, as then the
for the right said the statement. Yes,
and I wish so, because if they're not do that way, I'm afraid for them, because it will go for tell on them negatively when it comes to 2028. Yeah. But people have to tell them to their face, say, this is how we turn a medulla level election, are not credible enough, blah blah blah. And again, coming to the convention where APC will go for later this year for choose and flag bearer, it will be another one, because you remember now they're not the other selective clause again. They go for elects, they go to election. So if this one not come out free and fair, credible.
So many starts here from the lower level election.
Yes, that people go for better. And you buy the dance. That's what people say. So if you know,
so if you know dance well, that means
you not dance well. Then not literally dance. It's about how you
so many from the past elections, APC yes, when they dance, means they not dance well.
Yes, if the past election, if they carried it out, the issue not me did it. Issue me did it. So it means they had some issues. So this time around, they dance well when it comes to the incredible election, conduct a credible election. And when you conduct a credible election, then Flavia asked the answer, and they will get confidence in the system. You remember, Timbo said in this station here, he said, he get problem. There are a lot of issues where they affect him personally. Remember, he is one of the APC flag aspirants. So if you not get confidence, that could consent to all the rest of the APC aspirants then. They will be on the people the way they conduct election, internal team. So it's a serious problem. You know, so they have to be very, very serious. They have to be very prudent. They have to be very disciplined. Whether to win, whether loss, you loss. But let it be credible. Because when you have that kind of election, this is their very first time going into election process. All the past years, the APC done the form, a selective clause.
Okay.
So if you are going to choose a flag bearer, come later this year. Now for me, this lower level election, you go for give that assurance to all the aspirants. Because tomorrow, whether they will go for choose, will go for define whether an APC. And the process where they will go for use, will go for define APC party. And how they will go for select them, the candidates and this and that, will go for either take them to State House 2028 or they go back again for the next 10 years.
All right, come to you again, Super. With all the analysis which James Stone they make, talking about the truth, the fairness, you know, forget the credible elections and all. Now, watching at this in this angle, so, you know, if you don't follow up the election, the past elections, this we don't happen. You being a member of the APC party, what do you feel saying at the cause? What it really lead to them then the way don't see all over the social media, whether the born place and all, for like compute stick? What has been the cause?
Thank you, Abdullah. This is a good question you raise. Before that, what I point to this make complete sense that we will be serious. We will be serious so the people will trust me. And that's the reason why we get this rerun. And you have to also understand that this rerun, not to entirely all the election with the rerun, now affected areas. Places like Falaba, areas where they get petition. Like my own constituency, we not get fights. We go as one word, we vote, and then we come on, we get to elections. So you cannot rerun our constituency when already we don't make a choice even before the whole day. You understand? But the areas where we were affected, and then they rerun. Like Falaba. And this is not a novelty in we politics. coming towards the 2023 election, you see how the SNPP election be mad with violence. Around Tongo, how they chap themselves, they kill themselves over there. That is how it is. You understand? Internal politics is so dangerous, even past national politics. Because me and my brother will kill in a different party, we still get camaraderie behind. But internal level is dangerous. You understand? So coming back to your question, why we they get the situation there? Now because now I had it in the start for lead to the flag bearer contest. And then small fets there so we they see. Now because people want for make people now Osusu.
How? What do you mean Osusu?
Good. I they support you now. I they make you. I they do everything in my power for make you. In turn, you said they get the opportunity for make me. So flag bearer aspirant and we they all over the place the campaign. Then once them people forget position, we go give them delegate status for vote for them. So then go register more people, then go mobilize people. You understand? Eh? Some areas, because the outcome they should say for can in my favor, some bad politicians go is confusion. You understand? Just so that the things scatter, because like I can say before you born it. You understand? Scatter everything before then declare saying John 9 win, me no win, let the team box up. That is so what happened. You understand? So now the reason and they will make the election mad with this kind of malpractices, because even within the IEMC, they get their own political. They get their own affiliation.
You mean people whether they support?
When they support. So when then they get small opportunity, it is skewed in favor of a young candidate. So when that they happen, other people don't go sit down. Then they get for fight back. And then the reason why make it they get all of this. But the good thing is the APC no say, I don't tell you this initially say there is no system perfect anywhere in the world. But when you get challenges around them, sit down, recalibrate and fix them. Now we don't know, so we get so many challenges. Places like Falaba and say the IMC collude with one of the aspirant them for just get the young people then fixed into them positions then so that they go able to make them in turn. Then the APC set up an internal redress mechanism. We then call people and then get the hearing. Petition upon petitions were raised on these elections. Who side them feds, who side them go vote na Bush. You understand? For correct the thing, so that then they will send peace. That is the kind of message we want to send to the people that we are serious. And that is exactly what we've done. So we've not done the hearing. Now then we can pull out the list of the ward, then we're affected. And then we go now to the rerun. It is expensive, but we have to do them. And you see the timetable where we put the activities that will really lead me to the National Delegate Conference. Just like James said, it's a must. We have to do them. Not to one way they bypass. So you cannot do them if you don't fix this. So now that we are at least 70% there or 80% there as the case may be, these 20% of grey areas will get. We'll get the rerun, we'll get them well. So that no one will feel aggrieved, even though if sometimes grievances them did, but let this until less than 2%. Because we'll get 100% perfect. But let the grievance not outweigh the positive side. That is what we are calling for. And for me, I still stand with the Secretariat on this. It is the right thing to do, but we do the right thing for people.
All right, so lastly, James, coming to you, Nikki, in this whole thing. So these are the conversation actually we don't get on the, the notice or press release or notice where APC party pool say they need to get a rerun of the elections, the lower level elections as of, senior members of the party, they say 80 to 90% of the elections is credible. So coming to you, James, as lastly, now, what do you feel say this rerun elections? You feel say this could bring that kind of feature unity in direction, and coming to it again, you feel say this particular elections go influence the party unity, or for the party go get that kind of oneness of win elections in the future?
Yeah, well, the stage where APC is so now, you need for empathize with APC presently. You know why? Because they can face a lot of things.
You mean empathy?
Yes, you need for empathize. If you now support, I'm not saying you directly, I mean people out there, if you're a supporter of APC, you need to empathize with them now because they are facing a lot of challenges as opposition. A lot of things they go for either make or break them.
So sometimes you go get a conversation here with Sundu and he talks, say the APC not listen, the APC too stubborn.
Well, that is not perception. I am talking as Mane. I'm not talking as Sundu.
All right.
That's Sundu's perception. You have to empathize with your party now. If you want for say you guys clinch the 2028 election, if you're not there in disarray, it will be difficult. But when you are united, you can fight somebody, you can fight a million crowd. But if you are disunited, it becomes a problem for you. So I feel say whether you win this election, the lower level election, or you lost some, enough will be a prerequisite for make you avoid the party or disassociate yourself from the party. It's more of this a good for make you unite, bring the ideas into the party, see how you can galvanize more support for the party and take on out to 2028. Because it might happen, you never can tell. If you see with the 2028 election, then go state out. It might be say if you lost, they might give you a position where you can able for work at the same time. Yeah. So it's like you uniting. But for now they go, okay, but since I know we now left the party, now go form your party, now go do that. I feel get that oath where you take for being a member of the party, still abide to the oath. As citizen, as a Sierra Leonean, we want to see everything be peaceful and credible as a Sierra Leonean. So I hope that the election comes Saturday. It will be peaceful, it will be credible. We are monitoring it, whatever, we will monitor and we will bring account to people.
So lastly, Super, which message if you want election go? They send to people out there, the APC supporters.
Yeah, thank you very much. It will send a positive message to the APC supporters that we are ready. If we want for without corruption when it comes to electioneering process in this country, now from we own internal house, your house no good dirty or you veranda dirty, then you want to ask somebody else outside for cleaning your door. We go for clean we own internal systems. We go for get hope from within, and that hope will sell to the people. It just start like if I want to develop this community, and me particularly in my life there is no sign of development. I will for convince people and so when I follow me will develop. We didn't see anything in me way progressive, and that is the same thing we do. So we therefore tell the APC, the people of the APC, this country, Sierra Leone, we believe so much in the APC. We are a government in waiting. And I look at them, 2028, then where they go, because the economy is in shambles. Okay. You understand? So we need to give hope to the people. This is the right thing to do. We'll go back to the drawing board and then clear all these gray areas, and then not all man will be happy. The outcome no will appease everybody. But we reduce the grievance level so that at least when somebody they go for loss, let go with a clear mind. Let know say you loss you loss. Not to somebody skew the process, not to by violence, not to not to beat the beat. Now loss you loss. When that happen, you go vex 1 or 2, 3 days. But when you come back, you will not say, now loss a loss. Not to somebody particularly make a loss. So I think none of the message with the APC want for sale.
All right. Okay, super. Thank you very much. And these are the conversations we get surrounding the press notice or public notice with the APC poll as of when they need to get the lower level elections again, the rerun of the elections. Though they not put, the places where they can forget the elections, but according to them, inside the press notice, that the notice or they will pull another notice again as of when or where the places for the elections therefore take place, when at the 2nd of April. But people actually be the experts, say the need for put such in the press notice. And there was no reason as of why a purpose communicated rightly into the press notice as of why if you say they can forget the elections again. But however, this is the review of the day. We get Ibrahim Sopa Kamara, former APC parliamentary aspirant, constituency 128, and James Kamaramane happened to be a journalist. We want for simply thank you to Una and forget a good conversation.
Thank you very much.
However, just continue to watch Slik TV and be with us again and follow us as we get another conversation tomorrow in the review. Once more, stay blessed, and Mina John M. Abdullahi.
Elekite, I go wait, I go wait.